and you ask the universe through the way you're feeling what you want more of. And that's why it's the law of attraction. It's attracting more of the vibration that you're giving out, right? So it's kind of like a broadcasting system. Like on channel 4, if I'm sending out this thing, it's going to come right back, right? So it's so important to recognize that you're, every day, through your thoughts, you're basically going, okay, what am I ordering today? Am I ordering Chinese food? Am I ordering American? And the equivalent is that Chinese food is negativity. American food, whatever it is, I'm just saying, you're ordering. So the universe goes, that's what you ordered, here's more of it. You will get more people, more events, more occurrences, more circumstances to develop more of that feeling that you're vibrating at by you. That's the way that you ask for more of it. Okay? So it's very, very powerful. And just to share you with one story is I was so negative, and I was like, crying some nights, just going, God, why is this happening to me? Like, I thought you were a good and loving God, and why? Just all that, I'm sure you've done, right? And what I realized after I've spent a lot of time studying different things like the Bible, and what I've learned is He gave us free will. So it's not Him delivering me negativity or negative circumstances. It's me, because He gave my free will. It was my thoughts that created certain emotions, which I attracted it. So I'm the one doing it because He, whoever the creator is, whoever you believe in, gave us the ability for free will. But it's ask and you shall receive. You remember? You've heard that. So what was I asking for? I was asking for, I was a victim. I lost my $1 billion and this guy's scamming. I can't believe it. Right? Constantly. And then more things happened. More and more things happened. And then I go, see, look at how much a victim I am. And the reason that we do that is so that we can soothe ourselves and go inward and connect. Okay? Because it's a scary world out there, just like what you're saying. I don't want to let people in. Excuse me. And the uncertainty that's out there, I can create certainty if it's with my cat or if it's with my inanimate things. There's no uncertainty. I can kind of know that my things are going to be there and they're not going to hurt me, right? No. And love and connection with other people can be a lot of uncertainty.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And also loss. They won't leave you.
Oh,
and since you've been through the loss of a loved one with your mom, your inanimate objects, you have the control now. Nobody can take them away.
Yeah.
The behavior of doing anxiety, right? And we're going to dissect this and unpack it, right? It's like a little box of different things, fear, anxiety, and we're going to unpack the little sucker so that you'll understand exactly how our brain works, why you're doing it, and what you can do, and we'll give you specific things that you can shift them. And all it is just a habitual way of thinking and being that you've learned from your mom, and you have taken on her fears and anxiety because that was her life, but you didn't know any better. It's like, why do we wear clothes? Well, we learned from our parents, you got to wear clothes. Oh, okay, that's why we do it, right? So recognize that that was her way of living, but you now have the choice, and that's what we're going to go through, is to say, oh, okay, now I know where it came from, but now I have the choice to say, do I want to live a life full of anxiety and fear and scarcity or whatever you're dealing with, right? Because we're going to show you a different way, and we're not going to tell you you need to live that way. We're just going to give you the choice because, and just like what Stephanie said this morning, another client of ours, that I didn't even know that there was a choice. And she goes, it's so simple.
Mild panic attacks at times when I was a teenager, but in the last few years, it's just gotten to the point where, I literally feel like I can't breathe. I can't, I just, I start shaking, my heart starts pounding, and, now Friday wasn't necessarily the worst, but it was up there.
It was bad.
Yeah, it wasn't a 10, but it was a 9.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And really, what you want to do is, and we'll work on that, is because of the depression is why you go shopping. So if we deal with the core issues, all of these domino effects will be changed, right? Because they won't be needed, right? So do you see how a lot of the underlining is second guessing yourself, right?
Yeah.
And that comes from not feeling confident about ourselves, right?
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
So
Or it's not perfect. You
I
know,
was
I've
just
got to
gonna
have
say,
the
that's what I was
perfect
gonna say.
one
Okay.
because that brings in the OCD. Because there are certain things I have some major OCD, and I noticed when we were cleaning up that some of the screws on the light switch plates are not up and down. So Dan had to smack my hand, and I'm like, I need to get a screwdriver. He's like, no, you don't need to fix it. The switch plate is on. It's fine. And I'm like, but no, the screws aren't lined up right.
Yeah.
Right.
So let me ask you, how do you like living like that?
That kind of anxiety
Yeah.
or that OCD, I mean, I hate it. It's like I will literally go downstairs, turn off the light downstairs so that the light switch is in the right position. So when I go down, I switch it up.
Sure.
And the same thing, even if I don't need the light on when I come down in the morning, I will turn it on so I can turn it off down here. So when I go upstairs tonight and I do need the light, I have to flip the switch on so I can turn it off. And the same thing in my classroom. There are 3.
Do you have any clue why you do that?
No.
Okay.
I have
would
no idea.
Would you like to know?
Okay.
Okay.
It's not perfect.
Well, that is a part of it. However, these rituals, which
Mm-hmm.
we call them, it could be washing the hands,
Yeah.
it can be anything, the light switches, those
Or the
rituals.
glasses have to be just.
Yeah, the glasses, right? So,
I still haven't been able to live that one down with my sister-in-law.
yeah. And you can see the turmoil that it brings about for everyone,
Yeah,
right? Not only
yeah.
just you, internally, which has got to be exhausting,
Yeah.
by the way. I've studied it, I haven't lived the OCD part. But they're really just rituals that you have created in order to distract you from the anxiety. Do you see that?
Yeah.
How it's like a distraction so I don't have to feel the anxiety, right? So again, the domino effect is that the OCD will be cured, should be, if you take care of the anxiety.
Yeah.
How's that sound? Okay? Because now you're like, oh, I'm more relaxed. And I don't need to go, rituals.
And I'm definitely a control freak. Definitely